Okay, can you all see me okay now, everybody? Hopefully you can. Welcome. I'm not showing up as live on my phone, so I don't know about you, Christine, or if you can see the lives there. I think I might have to close it all down. Fingers crossed we're all okay. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it looks like you can all see me, hopefully. Let's see if we can see some comments. That would be really good. Oh, things are just going a bit slow today, aren't they? A little bit. It's Friday, you can forgive them. Anyway, so we have got a giveaway today, everybody. All I'm asking for you to do is simply comment. That's all we'd like. If you can just comment, you'll be in with a chance of winning. We're going to be look at live demonstrations as well, which is always very exciting. And I've got the lovely Christina waiting in the wings. Now, Christina, I'm going to come to you and say hello. Are you ready for us?
I'm ready.
She's ready. Caught her out a little bit there. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine. Good, good, good. I'm just checking. There we go. It looks like we're all live. It's just, yeah. It's just people. It was taking a little while to catch on, I think. But looks like we've got people
Everybody else
here.
is the same, Lou, but I can only see from your nose downwards.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Is
We can
that
see
the
all of
camera that
you.
you've got set? Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. We're having all sorts of computer problems today already. So, how are you, my love?
I'm okay. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Just getting myself comfortable. Yes, I'm fine.
We've got some lovely demonstrations from you, but we're talking about Plaited with Love, brand new collection.
Yes,
So, what is this one all about?
This is all about creating a different look on your cards, obviously using plaits. But there's so much you can do with this set, and it works really well with other sets in other collections, as well as mix and matching with itself.
Amazing. Right, now I've finally got some comments up. I can see that we're all running fine. I'm going to say hello to a few people. I'll show them through the cards that I've got, and then we'll come to you to see what we're actually getting in the collection, if that's okay.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay, we are back and we are on full steam. So let's say hello to a few people. It's finally caught up. Hello to Maria. Very often the first comment. Thank you for saying you can see and hear. I couldn't see the comments to know that you could see and hear us. But we're here now. Hello to Maureen York as well. Sandy Smith from Arizona. What time is it in Arizona? Always fascinates me. Is it warm there? I'm sure it's warm there. Carol Lewis, happy Friday, everybody. Friday is actually my favourite day, not only because I get to talk to you lovely people for an hour and do the live, but it's just one of those days where I'm doing my normal thing. I like routine, so I like to work, but also you've got the weekend to look forward to. There's always something in the weekend to look forward to, isn't there? So yeah, Fridays are always a good day for me. How about you? Do you actually have a favourite day of the week? Yolandi, hello to you too, and Karen Allen. Your name always stumbles me. I think it's because it rhymes. Christine Howard, woohoo! Hello to Lindsay Stevens as well, and Christine from Virginia. Lots of you, Carmen too. I would love to go through all of your names. You'll probably get a bit bored of me, but honestly, I'm seeing all your comments. Thank you so much for joining us. So now, as I say, competition, we're going to make it really easy today. If you're catching us now live and you're thinking I don't have time to sit and watch the hour, to be commenting throughout the hour and enter to win, don't worry, because what we're going to do is we're going to upload this video. You may be watching it on YouTube now, because we're going to upload this tonight on YouTube, and there will be a second prize, a second giveaway on YouTube as well. So if you want to enter the Facebook one now, simply comment. I'm pointing the wrong way. There we go. Comment. Anything, absolutely anything. Tell us your weekend plans. Tell us what you love about the collection. I don't mind. I will just simply scroll through and choose at random somebody who has commented on this live. And then if you're watching now on YouTube later, do exactly the same. Simply comment, and we will choose someone on Monday from YouTube. Okay, hope that all makes sense. You'll get a nice little bundle of the new collection. So come on down to my desk. Let's move my phone out of the way so that you don't see what I was looking at there. It's only your comments, I promise. Oh, this is beautiful. So Plaited with Love from Card Making Magic. Now, Card Making Magic, Christina, people can't hear you at the moment, but I can hear you. Do you know how many collections you've had? just laughing. About 40. Wow. There's been an awful lot of collections. They are absolutely stunning. Now, as Christina said, this is going to work with past collections. It's going to work with other things you've had. For example, on this card, she's used the gorgeous Plaited with Love border here. So the A5 border. Is it A5 5 by 7, Christina? I believe. Oh, both. It does both. Oh, perfect. And then we've also got this gorgeous trellis inside. But Christina's used it along with Master Debicka's CraftStash & Co. papers. So it just works really well. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I love this braided effect around the edge. We've got another version here. So this is A5, isn't it? This is much larger. This is beautiful. So I love the colours you've used. It looks like you've used a stencil. So we may be seeing some stencils in this collection. Beautiful florals, very much what you know Christina for, is her ribbons, pearls, and of course her flowers as well. Really stunning. They make beautiful card bases, but then we've got circles as well. You're going to find everybody. You're going to find everyone on CraftStash here. If you go onto there is a banner, and it looks very much like the banner you saw at the beginning of the video, whereby you simply click on that and that will take you directly to the products. Okay, really simple to find. But look at this gorgeous plaited edge. Now I've seen shaped dies, circular dies, nesting dies, but I've never seen anything with an edge like this. Now Christina, could you weave ribbon or thread through these as well? Yeah.
You've got a lovely thin ribbon. You can weave it through the actual plaited shapes on any of the shapes that you've got.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. So that's just, now look at this. I love this. So these dies are not cutting out the edge. You've got the option to cut them into the base of your card. I love these. That's so pretty. And I think you can do it with all of the designs. This is really unusual, this one. So it looks like there's been sort of some excess there used and placed sort of offset to each other to create this really unique frame. I love that. I'm sure Christina has lots of videos prepared to come out on her social media over the next week or two, but also we've got 2 demonstrations for everybody today, so you'll be able to see how some of the cards we're showing you have been created. But these are just beautiful. And just one more here for you, more stenciling in this one. I love this one because this is one of those ones that sort of has the gap. It's like a floating card almost, like the top is floating in there. Really beautiful, and you can see that that kind of plaited or braided effect in there. Christina, I'm going to come back to you. I don't give you much warning there, I'm just back. So what do we get in this new collection?
Right, what you get in this new collection are 2 sets of stamps.
Lovely, beautiful. So your sentiments are I mean, they're world renowned because they're just so usable, and they're very often generic, so you can use them across lots of different occasions and styles.
Well, this is verses and this is sentiment, so you can mix and match with them. These plaited stamps, I'm going to the wrong side. These plaited stamps will also add on to the shapes in the dies.
Lovely.
So you've got those. You have 2 fabulous stencils. I love these, especially this larger one, because you can use your colours and blend in your different colours to give you such a really pretty look.
Beautiful. I love it. It looks dimensional. It looks 3D, doesn't it?
It does. So
Love
you've
it.
got 2 different stencils there. I've used them both in the videos that I've got.
Do you know what, everybody?
Not
I think
the 2 that you've got, but I've got new videos coming up on YouTube next week after this launch.
Excellent, brilliant. We will
And then we've got
we will cover your social media platforms at the end, so people can go and find you and follow if they don't already. I believe the stencils you just showed are only $6.99 each. An absolute
They're fabulous. I love that. I should use stencils a lot more because they do give you a really individual look.
They do.
For backgrounds. And I tend to create my own backgrounds more than I use, say, pattern paper.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So these are the 4 die sets that you've got. So you've got the 5x7.
Gorgeous, lovely rectangle,
And
very
there
usable.
are a lot of dies in each set. That's the A5.
Wonderful. Okay, so you're getting, just explore that a little bit. We're getting your outer border.
Right, let me show you. This is the A5 pack. Now, they don't come on magnets. I put my own on magnets. On the back, I've got the 2 border strips.
Brilliant.
And this is the front. So let me just take the 5x7 out and show you the difference. Right, that's the A5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the 5x7. Can you see the difference?
I see. They're different, but they would work together.
They would work together beautifully. Really
Wonderful.
would. And again, with the 5x7, you've also got the little border dies that I've attached to the back. So those are the 5x7 and the A5s. Then we've got the circles.
I think circles are my favourite at the moment. I think.
I like those. Ovals are my favourite, really. And that's the squares. Now, it's this one that I've used to make that card that you commented on with the different bits in it.
Yeah, okay.
With the squares.
Yes.
The outline bits. And all I've done, and it shows you in the video, all I've done is use these two pieces. And these two pieces have created the frames that have then been layered together to make that centre.
Let me just show everybody, just so that I'll just come back to that a second, just so people can see. So what Christina's talking about is this outline frame here. She's cut that using those two dies. And they're probably not two dies that would usually be used together, but she's created this wonderful frame, cut it a few times and staggered it. It actually looks like a flower itself. But
it just gives you another way to use the smaller dies in your collection.
Absolutely.
And it gives you a different look. Now, let me just come to this card. This one, I'll bring it as close as I can.
Love it.
If you look, it's used this, but what I've done is I've cut it twice and I've alterned it.
Oh, I see.
So it gives you a double layer on there.
Oh, wow. That is really pretty.
That's way you can use it.
So you could create things like your own tartan effect.
Yes.
Plaid, is it plaid? And fabric looks and hessian and things like that if you want to.
And that's lovely. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And that's what I mean about the stamps. You can add the stamps, add your sentiments to the centre, and there's a little border die across the top. So you can, if you know, get your imagination going, you can use them in lots of different ways. This one is one of those with the split front that you like.
Yeah.
But instead of wasting that piece, I've used it on another card.
Oh, there we go. Look, you really are a proper crafter, aren't you?
So you've got two for the price of one there.
Absolutely.
And I love adding the flowers to it and the leaves and making it all...
Christina.
Oh, Christina-id.
It's beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. I love these, and I can see these are the sort of dies that we're just going to use time and time again, because they're making our backgrounds and our card shapes and our frames and our mats and layers as much as our focal piece.
You can also, let me just show you this one. This is made from the A5, but it's a DL card.
Oh yeah.
So you can use them on different size cards. You don't have to stick to exactly what it says on the pack. You can use different ones.
Wonderful. So you can really sort of accommodate whatever your favourite card size or shape is.
Yeah.
Love that.
You can do whatever you want.
Fabulous. Christina, are you going to hang around while we watch a demonstration and then come back?
Yes, I will do that, yes.
Lovely. Thank you. We'll come back to you in a bit. So, everybody, should we just do a proper catch-up? Because the beginning was a bit blah, blah, blah. So we are launching the Card Making Magic Plaited with Love collection today. There's items from as little as $6.99. They are the stencils. You've got the 4 different shaped die sets, which have your beautiful panels in them, your outer dies to create your shaped cards, your borders, your frames, everything absolutely stunning. So you've got your A5, your 5x7, your circle and your square in there. Then you've also got the, like I say, the 2 stencils and the 2 sentiment stamps, or sentiment and a verse stamp too. So everything you need to create beautiful cards, you just simply add your adhesive and your cardstock and you're well away. So we've got all of those today for you. We also have lots of exciting things on CraftStash as always. The deal of the day is a brilliant die which you don't want to miss. Do take a peek at that if you are shopping for the Card Making Magic collection today. Just have a quick look at our deal of the day. It's a Creative Craft Products die, and it's actually I think it's the Best Wishes one, and it's actually a word that pops up inside your card, so that would be lovely if you want something like this. So I spotted this card earlier that Christina did, and I noticed there isn't a sentiment on it. She's put her verse in the middle. But on a square or rectangle card, you could put that Creative Craft Products die popping up inside as your sentiment. So take a look at that. $6.99 I believe it is at the moment, so it's like half price just today. So to enter the competition to win a bundle of these brand new products, all I'm asking you to do is simply comment. That's all, nothing else. So don't worry about what you need to say, simply comment. We will pick someone from Facebook today, live on Friday the 3rd of March, at about between 1 and 1:30 when we finish, and then we will pick someone from YouTube on Monday. Now I've got to work out the date, 4th, 5th, Monday the 6th of March, we will pick someone as well. So if you're watching before one of those dates, you can still enter to win a bundle simply by commenting. Okay, now we are here for the demonstrations as much as anything, so let's take a look at this beautiful video that Christina has put together for us.
Hi everybody, it's Christina and thank you for joining me. So today I'm here with the Plaited with Love collection, and we have 2 sets of stamps, 2 beautiful stencils and 4 fabulous die sets. So for today's card I'm going to be using the A5, but I will mix it with other items from the collection, and we will definitely be using one of the stencils. So for this card we're going to create our own backing paper. These are the 3 colours that I've used on this one, and this is the stencil. So you need to choose your 3 favourite colours and whichever stencil you wish to use, and we'll go ahead and make this. So I have an A4 piece of card and I'm going to place the stencil on the top. Now I'm going to use these edges and just line them up with the edge of my card. And I'm going to tape that in place so that it can't move. We'll just use the edge of the stencil and we'll just tape that in place. We're not interfering with the pattern. Now I'm also going to tape this in place as well. So the colours that I've chosen are Blueprint Sketch, Wilted Violet and Salvaged Patina. And we're going to blend these together over this card nice and neatly, but we don't want to touch this piece. So over that side I'm going to add in a piece of copy paper, and I'm just going to put it over the edge and tape that in place. And now that can't move either. So now with everything ready we can start to do our blending. All covered, you can take your copy paper off. You can undo this at the bottom, and you're going to lift your stencil and you're going to move it along. So you need to marry this pattern up with the patterns in the stencil like that, and you're going to do it all the way down. And again, tape that back in place so it can't move. Tape the card back in place. Now this time you're going to need a piece of copy paper on both sides. So we'll put this piece back along here, along there, and we'll put this piece over here so that this can't move as well. This along again, and I've done it exactly the same way and married it up. Now I've got a bit of a join in there, but I'm not worried about that because I can cut the card there and use two different panels. But that's my finished stencil sheet. So don't forget to clean your stencil off before you pop it back in its pack, and that's now ready to use again. So there's a look at both panels and how the difference in the stencils makes them look with the different sized basket weave in them. These are the colours that I've used, and these are the ones that I've used for this panel. So now we can use these and make a card or two. So for the first card I've taken the A5 set, and I've taken the largest die and I have placed that over the fold of an A3 piece of card. Then I've used the same die again and I've cut another panel, and that's going to sit along there. Then with the same die again and this detailed die, I've cut another panel and that's going to sit on the front. And then from the 5x7 set, I've taken again the largest die and I'm going to cut this panel out of that to sit on the front. So once I have this panel cut, I've brought in the circular set and I've taken the two middle dies, which is the plain edge and the detailed die. So I've cut two pieces of white out and then I've used the detailed edge into the other one to cut my pattern, and they're going to sit on the top of my card. So this is where we're up to so far. So with the other colour choice, I've cut down a panel that will sit on the front of a DL card, and then using these two dies I have cut this shape out and that's going to sit on the front. So far we've used the A5, the 5x7 and the circular ones. Now I'm going to glue all these together and then we'll add some finishing touches. So I have everything stuck in place on there, and this one's still loose, but from this now I've cut my leaves, the little sprigs, and I've also cut one of the flowers. Now on this one I've got the leaves and the sprigs, but I've decided to use mulberry flowers on this. Now the reason I've left this one clear is because at the bottom of there, where it's going to join the card, I'm going to add some foam. I'm going to glue this in place first of all, and then I'm going to add some foam pads underneath it, so that will raise it up just a little bit from the card. So I've got one for the top and one for the bottom, and they're going to sit along there. So let's just glue this in place. So this is just lightly gluing these in place so that I can get some idea of where I want them to be on my card. So that's going to go there, just a little bit further up. And now we can pick it all up and we can add more glue to the leaves and glue those in place. And then we can add our foam pads in. So we may need to cut some up. And we'll add these in under the leaves. So now I can add this into the card. Now it just frames around the edge. Those are glued in place. We've got the centre bit for our sentiment. So now we can have a dry run, just the same as we've done here. We can have a dry run with the flowers and the leaves. So we're going to add the leaves along the bottom of this one, along there. We'll have the little sprigs in, and I'm just cutting them in white. I just want white ones. So I want 4 of these sprigs on each side, 2 on each side, and the flower will sit in the middle. And for this one, I've got some little, I don't know what they are, orchids I think, or whatever. And we'll put 3 there, we'll put 3 at the bottom, and we'll add our tulips in along the side. So we'll have some tulips there, and we'll have some more at the sides. There we go. And then under there we'll just add in our sprigs. So again, I've got 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. So once I'm happy with the way they look, I'm going to glue them in place. But if I don't like that now, I can still change that because it's not been glued down yet, so it's still movable. But I'm quite happy with those, so I'm going to go away now and glue these in place. Now, because most of the cards that I create are birthday cards, I've taken the large birthday sentiment, just the words from the special words set, and I've cut my happy birthday in orange and in mirror card for this one. So all I'm going to do now is just dot the flowers with some glue and sprinkle them with glitter. So I'm just going to go around the edge with the glue. Now once this glue dries, it will dry clear and it will dry flat. So we'll just dot the edges and then we'll sprinkle them with some glitter. Now these beautiful flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts, but sadly they don't ship to the UK anymore, and so I'm just using up what I've got. So there's one. Now, as I say, the glue will dry clear, it will dry flat, and all that will be left is the glitter on the flowers. So there are my 2 cards with the flowers and the glitter. I've added a sentiment to the inside of the cards and some sequins to the front. So the items that I've used have been the Plaited with Love collection. We've used the 5x7, the circle and the A5 all on one card. I've used the stencils to create the patterns for my background, and I've added a stamp to the inside. So there are the 2 cards now ready to send. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one. And why not subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, then you'll always be aware when I add a new video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
There we go. How absolutely beautiful were they? I love that Christina often does this. She'll make 2 or 3 cards within one video. So we're actually getting kind of double whammy. Lots for our money there, or time, I suppose, because it's a free live. Lots of comments. Now, somebody did say, let me just go back because I saw it somewhere. Was it Lisa Turner asked if there's a competition question or giveaway question today? No, there's not. Actually, just keeping it simple and just simply comment and I'll scroll through. So that's whether you're on Facebook now or whether you're watching on YouTube later. Just comment. We will be choosing somebody from each platform to win a bundle of the new items. I'll scroll through and pick someone at random after the next demonstration that Christina's put together for us. So let's say hello to a few of you. Some of you just joining. Georgina Smith just said that's very pretty. Sabine says, I just got into flower making, so your cards are a beautiful inspiration. Yeah, Christina does make the most beautiful flowers. And actually, we were discussing today, so the VIP membership on CraftStash. If you are already a member, you'll know that you get access to exclusive videos that people like myself, Christina, Sam Calcott, Helen Griffin, Sheena, that we've all put together just for you, that nobody else can see. And I know that Christina is planning over the next few months, there's going to be a video using like the flower shaping foam, so that's one to look out for because there will be an offer along with that as well. So if you're into things like that, consider being a VIP. I did put a post up yesterday on my social actually because I think it's amazing value. It's $9.99 for the whole 12 months. You get 10% off every order. So, I mean, very, very quickly you're going to make your money back. You get priority dispatch as well. You get double points on everything. Now, if there's a weekend, I think last weekend, the weekend before, recently, there's been triple points across CraftStash for a day or two. That means that you're going to get 6 points for everything. I think it's every pound or whatever it is. So, yeah, so that's really increasing your points. And points, obviously, I was going to say make prizes. I shouldn't really say this. Points convert into being able to re-spend and buy yourself some more goodies. So look into it. There's lots of other items, including, like I say, the exclusive videos, exclusive offers and bundles. I mean, there is an adhesive bundle at the moment that is live and offered just for VIPs. You're saving £10 on that, and this is all things that you're going to be using. So your wet glue, your foam sheets, your foam pads, your sticky tape, your double-sided tape, all in a bundle for you. £10 off of that bundle. There's your $9.99 already made back. So I'm not a salesperson, but you know, it makes sense to me. So as a crafter, I'm looking to save money, and when there's offers like that regularly, I'm talking about a couple of offers every week like that, you're soon going to make up your money again and be quids in, really. So Elizabeth Bedwell says she loves the colours of the ink pads used. Yes, now actually I've got the card here that Christina just made, one of them. So I've got the blue and purple one. These are my favourite colours. And yet also that pinky orangey colour card that Christina did. I think that's one Christina's got with her. She's holding it up already. Hang on just a second. Hold your horses. It's absolutely stunning. Should we go and have a look at it? I'll say hello to a few more people in a moment. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Do you know what, Christina? Now, I never would have thought to layer up stenciling a pattern that's stenciled with a die cut pattern over the top. I'd just think, wow, it's like pizza on a card, just too much. But this looks stunning. It's so pretty. I love it.
Well, I seem to have a nasty habit of putting too much on my cards. I never
Pizza
know
cards.
when to stop. But I've always been the same, and I know some people don't like them, but a lot of people do.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
so they follow what I show, and they're happy with the cards that they make, and that's all I'm bothered about, is that people like what they make.
We all have our own styles, and that's why, I mean, at CraftStash we have a very, very varied, I was trying to say varied, and it came out as very again, a very varied range of designers. Now,
Yes,
some of us are, so I like my mixed media, as does Sheena. You're very, so I say traditional card making, beautiful, elegant cards, lots of flowers, lots of ribbons and pearls and layers and things. And then you've got like Sam is very bright colours, almost cartoon-like in a way. Helen loves a 3D. You know, we're all different. And this is the beauty of CraftStash, isn't it? That you, when you invest in something from CraftStash or just in the company and you come back to us regularly, you're always going to find something a little bit different.
Yes,
And
whatever range, whatever style you have. And you will find that most of the designers, whatever you buy from one collection, will always mix and match with previous collections.
Absolutely.
And probably collections to come in the future. So you always get good value for your money with CraftStash.
Definitely, absolutely, yeah. You said, and this is one that particularly I think lends itself to that, because you're doing borders, frames, backgrounds, these and across quite generic card shapes and sizes. You're just going to use them time and time again with lots of other. So, for example, your trellis numbers and letters, as an example. You know, you can bring those and add those on top of this, can't you? Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for that demonstration. We do have another one from you. I'm just going to remind people how to enter the competition, and then we'll play that out, and we'll come and announce the winner live with you afterwards, if that's okay. Lovely. So a few more quick hellos. Hello to Maureen. She just says I agree. So you're obviously talking about something a little bit later. Oh, here we go. So Lynn said she bought the glue and tape bundle, and Maureen also said she did as well. So you're both VIPs. Congratulations. Lovely to have you in the group. Sandy, yes. In the USA, you can join the VIP group. At the moment, we're still setting up the US VIP membership. Coming very, very soon. Simply make sure you're on the waiting list. So go to the CraftStash. Hang on, let me get this right. www.craftstash.us/join VIP. If you go to that page, if you're in the USA, that will take you to a page where you can sign up to be on a waiting list. And then as soon as your VIP is launched, because of course there is some technical things we had to do slightly differently because of where you are, and it's a different site altogether. So because of that, there is a little bit of a delay. We've got the UK up and running. We're happy with everything. Now we're doing the US, so it will be very, very soon. But yes, please do join, and you will get similar offers and everything. Don't worry. Soon it will be that all the offers are for all of you. So don't worry. As long as you're on the waiting list, you will be informed. Michelle loves trying new things. Let me see. There we go. So Margaret, I think I've just hopefully answered your question there. Georgina is now a VIP as well. If you are thinking about joining the VIP membership, by the way, I would suggest to purchase that as a separate item, and then go ahead and purchase your items once you can see your VIP membership is added to your account. Because if you try to add your VIP membership to your basket with other things in there, you're not going to get the 10% off those other things, because it's after the payment's been taken for the VIP, which is the $9.99 in the UK. Once that payment's been taken, then your account is updated. Does that make sense? So they join the VIP, and then as soon as you want to make your purchases after that, you can then do so, and you'll get your 10%, your double points, your priority dispatch, blah, 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 blah. You've heard me say it all lots before. So shall we watch this other demonstration video? If you want to enter to win a bundle of these brand new items from Card Making Magic, just simply comment. That's all I'm asking. Have a chat about the VIP, what you like about it in the comments while you're watching the video. Doesn't matter what you're saying. I'll just pick someone at random after this, along with Christina. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you in a minute.
Hi everybody, it's Christina, and thank you for joining me. So this is the new Plaited with Love collection, and in today's video I'm going to be working with the squares. These are some of the cards that I've created using the squares, and this one has used them as panels on the front, and for this one I've created a patterned front to the card. So for my base card I just have a 6-inch square, and then using the outer scallop die and some blue card, I'm going to cut a mat that will sit on the top. So into this top panel I'm going to emboss it in the Perfect Roses embossing folder. And once I've done that, that is the pattern that I will have in my card. So you can use either side. One is embossed, one is debossed. I'm going to use this side and add that to my card. Now for the next step, I need these two dies, and I need them taping together so that they don't move on my card. And you can use either blue or white. I'm going to use white. So I take these two frames together so that they won't move, and I'm going to cut this out. So once you've die cut that, you will have a little frame, and if you keep the two dies fastened together, you can just remove that centerpiece. You can save that for another project if you wish, but keep the two dies fastened together, move it along and cut it again, and you're going to do that 4 times so that you have 3 more to go with this. Once you have your 2 frames cut, you're going to offset them so that they are like that, and you're going to do that with the 2 frames, and then the other 2 frames will be the same. So we'll just glue those in place into these little side pieces, and then we'll have 2 that are stuck together like this. Now once you've got the 2 pieces stuck together, you're going to lay them offset again to each other so that they are like that, and you're going to do them as equally and as neatly as you can. And so these 2 now can be glued to these 2 underneath. So once you have these, you're going to take your detailed die and your square die and some white card, and you're going to cut this pattern out of the white card. So once you've cut this out, this is what you will have, and now you need to flip that over and fit this into the space at the back. And then once you've glued that in place, that is what you will have. Now before I glue mine in place, I'm just going to snip these little corners off, because I don't want those to show through on the front of my card. So we'll just snip those off. And then once I've glued that in place, I will just have the centerpiece filled with the pattern, like that. Now to the back of this, I've cut some really thin strips of double-sided adhesive, and this is a really thick tape, and I'm just going to make sure it doesn't show from the front, but I'm going to add this in along the back. Now once that's in place, that can't be seen from the front, we can glue this in place on the front of our card, and then we can add this in. Now you can offset the pattern if you wish. You can put it in so that it sits straight. I'm going to do mine so that it sits that way. So from the special words greetings, I've cut the happy birthday sentiment, and I've cut just the words and not the back, and I've cut that in a very thick navy blue card and glued 2 together. Now that's going to sit on the front of my card, and then I have some green leaves and a foamy ram flower that I've made, and that's going to sit on the front of my card. So there's the card now finished. I've glittered the flowers. It's a different way of using your dies, and this is another look at the other 2 cards that I've also created. This has a see-through front, and this is used as panels, been used as panels. So the dies that I've used are the special words for all of the cards, and I've also used a 6x6 Plaited with Love square set. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and why not subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and then you'll always be aware when I add a new video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
There we go, another beautiful card. Now I've actually got this card in my hands. It feels like I'm holding like a prize or something, because Christina sent me this after filming. But you can see the dimension that she's added there. It's so beautiful. And I've also got, you saw a little peek at the end there of this one. Now I showed this one at the beginning on the overhead camera, there we go. But what I love about this is the fact that these dies can create that sort of inlaid pattern rather than cutting out the outer border, the outer shape all the time. So you can lay in that sort of plaited with love, that braided effect if you want to around the edge of your card. So pretty. Absolutely beautiful. Now lots of people have been commenting about the sort of occasions that they'd use this for. A few people have mentioned that they love that these are ideal for men as well. Absolutely, they're not floral. Christina, as a habit, does put flowers on cards. Of course, we expect that from Christina. But I love, yeah, you're completely right. Whoever said that, sorry, I did do forget the name, it was a while ago. The backgrounds, but the stencils and all of these dies can be used for gentlemen's cards as well, because they're kind of almost like quite geometric shapes, so you can definitely get away with masculine cards for those, or cards for teenagers, for example. Now, we do need to pick a winner, so I'm just going to have a scroll. Christina, I'm going to come back to you, if that's okay. While I'm scrolling through and randomly picking someone, would you like to let us know where we can find you on social media to find more tutorials using your products?
I'm like a bad penny, Lou. Stick Christina Griffiths in your search bar and I'll come up everywhere. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, the
Everywhere.
blog, Flowers, Ribbons and Pearls, the website's cardmakingmagic.com. I'm on Instagram, but not very often because I don't know how to use it.
You're on TikTok as well, aren't you?
I'm on TikTok, yeah. That was a complete learning curve for me. I had no idea what TikTok was, and it took my 10-year-old great-granddaughter to set it all up on my phone for me.
But you're doing really well at it, actually, and some of your videos are fantastic. 'Cause they're nice little short card demos, aren't they? Nice and snappy. I love that.
Yeah.
So we can find you literally everywhere, but mostly search for Card Making Magic or Christina Griffiths.
Yeah.
Christina, can you do a little drum roll, because I have a winner?
Yes.
There we go. The camera nearly went then, blimey. Morag Hamilton, congratulations, Morag. She said, I have joined as a VIP recently, but not used it yet, but I will. Christina's cards are beautiful, but are versatile as well. So there we go. So Morag, please do join us. Join us. Don't worry, we're not asking you to join us. Please do email us at customerservice@craftstash.co.uk and let them know where you won your prize. So that will be for you, Morag. I apologise, saying your name completely wrong. For you, Morag, that will be on Facebook. That's what I was trying to say, and that will be in the Card Making Magic Plaited with Love Live. They'll be able to find your details, check your name off, and send out your prize for you. Obviously, we need your postal address for that. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do continue to comment, because we will be picking someone on Monday to win the second bundle. Christina, it's been absolutely lovely having you with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the videos and all the inspiration and sending me the cards. I love them. I promise I will get them back to you. But can you give us a little bit of an idea what's next for Card Making Magic?
Oh, yes. What's next is more butterflies, but these are delicate, small butterflies, and the way you can use them will be lots of different ways, as I like to do with all the die collections. And I've already got, I don't know if you can see them at the back, I've already got some samples made. So I'm going to be doing lots more with them and videos.
Brilliant.
But the videos for this collection, you've got 2 there now, but next week there will be more added to the blog, using different shapes and creating different cards.
Fabulous.
And I've noticed a lot of comments on masculine cards, and so what I'll do is I'll do a video using these dies specifically for male cards.
Brilliant. Love that.
Without
Thank
any
you.
fancy bits on them.
No flowers, ribbons or
No
pearls.
flowers, no ribbons.
Excellent. Thank you so much. When you talk about the blog, that is Flowers, Ribbons and Pearls, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, so you'll find it. Just pop that into your search engine and you will find her there. Thank you so much, my love. Have a lovely weekend.
Thanks to everybody for the beautiful comments. And it's lovely to be here as usual. Thanks, Lou.
Lovely.
See you again later.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. There we have Christina Griffiths launching. Griffiths, apologise. I'm awful with names, aren't I? Absolutely terrible. I am sorry. It's my downfall. Launching her Card Making Magic Plaited with Love collection. So, as I said, do consider the CraftStash VIP before you purchase anything on CraftStash. Just see where that $9.99 is going to make you a huge savings, especially that's for 12 months, and that is not monthly. That is a one-off fee that covers you for the next 12 months. So there we go. It's amazing. You've only got to spend £100 over the next year to make your money back straight away, and that's without. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. You've seen all the details. You know where to find it. That's www.craftstash.co.uk/VIP. You'll find all the details there. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Don't forget, Morag, please do email us to claim your prize. And if you're watching on YouTube, continue commenting and we'll pick someone and contact you on Monday. Take care. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.